Hey guys, welcome back on my channel. Dorota Palicka, International Nail Artist and Educator here, and today we are going to do a very amazing nail art design with the pigments. You can have a wee preview of it in here. Absolutely stunning roses with amazing results achieved with the pigments. I hope you guys really enjoy watching this tutorial and you learn something new. Let's start. I will show you all the different angles of this design as well, because that's what we are going to create. I think it looks super cool. Now, excuse my nails, guys, because they are really old now. I'm going to do them soon as well. So I've got the tips ready in here and just going to clean them. And the first step which we are going to do is use the white color, which is 173. You could, of course, do this on the fresh set of the nails and how to sculpt the nails. There is a tutorial on my channel. I will give you also the card as well. And you can check that out. So you would sculpt the nails first and then you would paint them white. You could do it also on top of the natural nails as well. So then base color and then the design. So the first step is to apply the white gel polish on the entire nail on this one. And then give it a cure. On this nail, we are going to go halfway. So I'm applying the white only on the half of the nail. And then give it a cure. This one will go full. And if you've got good coverage, white, one coat would be enough. If you're working on the thin coverage, then apply 2 coats. Never apply your product too thick, because then it will wrinkle. And then on this one, we are going to paint opposite way, so halfway to the top. I'm not bothered about doing it really neat line, because we are going to apply some crystals in there as well, so just kind of straightish. And then give it a cure. For the next part of our design, we are going to need some pigments, and I give you the link in the description of the video as well. There are lots of great different pigments available, and I think they are fantastic for this type of design. So I'm just taking my first nail. And the pigment, we will work with different colors, so let's maybe do it with some yellow. So I actually put the white on the bottom as well, because the pigments are really messy. So the baby wipe in there. Then we are going to use some orange as well. They're very fine pigments, so we are going to need some purple and a pink and a different type of orange. So all sort of different pigments. And then some brush. So take a clean wipe, so you can clean like the brush. And this is really kind of old brush. So on this nail, I'm going to apply some pink as a darkest color. So just do a dot with the pink, and this will be a 1 rose, 2nd rose, 3rd rose. Okay, just dab it in a little bit. Clean your brush. And then the next color, which is lighter, is an orange one. So I'm just taking orange and apply it around it. So apply some orange around it, clean the brush, remove kind of excess of the pigment a little bit. And then the next step is to apply the yellow. So I'm applying yellow. It's really fun because you're making like a splash of the colors in there. Of course, when your clients will look at this design, they will think, oh my gosh, what is she doing again? So does the cameraman. Is probably looking like, oh my goodness, what's she doing? But yeah, this is the part of the design. You can also brush away the excess of the pigment, and then we are going to paint the next part. So I'm just taking the upvoted 173 Tic Tac white, apply a small amount of it, and we are going to paint the roses. So pick up on the brush small amount of the product to do the middle of the rose. And each places where we've got the darker, this is the middle. So middle in here. And they are kind of very simple roses. So basically it's a kind of swirly-ish part. And then some petals. Make them kind of wiggly and irregular shape. You don't want them to be too regular, because then it doesn't look nice. And the more in the middle we are, the smaller petals we are creating. And then the more outside you are going, the bigger petals you want. Actually really fun design to do it, because you could do it with any shapes. Okay, then this one. And you can see it, I'm leaving the blob of the product first, and then I'm dragging it in. Here on the top. My hands are pretty shaky today. So this is actually a good design to paint with the shaky hands, because the more you shake with your hands, the nicer roses you might get. Then they are not too straight. I'm really painting pretty quick all those petals. Okay, just check if you want to touch up any places which you're not happy with. And then when you're happy with this design, you have to give it a cure. So put it inside the lamp, and then take out another tip. So here we are going to play with the different pigments. So before we have used the pink as a darkest one, and now we are going to go for a purple. So 1, 2, and 3. Then the pink around it. And then some orange. And the pigment is only going to stick into the half of the tip which we have painted. Remove the excess of the pigment, and then paint this design. So a nice middle. And always start doing those triangle in a gap place, like, so they are not too close like together and not at the same angle. They really need to be irregular. Okay, then another one. Drag this in. This one I'm just going to make it prettier than the other ones and paint it a little bit slower. Because like with any design, like the slower we paint, the nicer results we will get. A bit bigger. Then one more in here, just so I don't have empty space. Another one just in here. And then the one on the bottom. And those roses are really nice design to learn, like, because you can use it in any different designs. Like, I think absolutely fantastic for a springtime, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, any kind of occasions. Okay, so these roses are a little bit nicer than the previous ones. Kick them in. And then we've got those two more tips. So I'm just going to apply the purple one in here. And then the purple one in there, and in there, and in there. Clean my brush. The purple one is really strong pigment, like, so you don't want too much of it on your brush. And then we are going to go with the orange. Here even I might squeeze some yellow. And then just clean that out. So does this one. So now you guys know why I've got some wipe as well for this messy part. So put the pigments on the side, tidy up this mess. And then move on into the painting. Let's do middle one first. So this rose looks really nice when we kind of painting almost a triangle shape. So and the more outside you go, the thicker you can make it. and the tiny one on the top, then another one, prolong it, prolong it, you can see I've got some darker places where the pigment didn't mix nice. I'm trying to don't go over these places, just so they can easily be wiped off in the next stage. So basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to cover with the white the nicest parts. Because everything which is not going to be covered, it will be wiped away. Okay, one more here. I need something bigger. And then there. Just so we don't have too much of the empty space. And then the next one, actually this is the last one. You can also do it only on a ring finger or ring finger and an index finger, ring finger and a middle finger. It don't needs to be a full set. I just wanted to show you this technique like a different ways, so you could really get it. And again, I'm not bothered. There are some places which are not covered with the pigment. I really like doing those kind of designs which look, even the tie-dye design, like it looks like really messy, like you don't know what is going on, and then once the design is finished, it looks like absolutely fantastic. And this is definitely those type of design. And I will be definitely recording lots of more tutorials with the pigments. I love the pigments over the black as well, like it looks absolutely fantastic. They are a quick way of creating a really beautiful summery colors designs, because they're so vibrant, like they're so bright. Okay, the last couple. Again, I don't want the rows to be too empty. So I'm just squeezing a couple more petals. And the last one, and here, maybe two even. One. There we are. Click it in. And now the exciting part of this design. So the pinky is ready. And what I'm doing is I'm taking the boost scrub, which is a nail dehydrator. And then just with the nail dehydrator, I'm just going over the design to remove the excess of the pigment. So any pigment which didn't have the white on top of it is going to come off. And that gives us a really nice, interesting look. And I choose the gradient colors like to be lighter, so it's kind of looks nicer as well, the way like we've got some lighter colors going into the darker one. So that's the finished results. You can see it. It looks absolutely fab. And the next step, what you could do is you could apply the top coat all over it, like on the entire tip. But then it's kind of, I feel like it loses 3D effect. So what I'm going to do it is just take a drop of the top coat. So drop of the top coat, and I'm going to apply it only on some of the petals. On the client, I would probably apply the top coat all over the design. And here I want to have those 3D effects really visible. So just some places. And then give it a cure. Okay, the next one is ready as well, and that was this one. That was the nice one. So I'm just going to clean it. And this one is really nice because I painted a little bit slower. So like make sure you go in between to clean all the spaces. This one is absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to highlight the 3D effect of it. And of course we have to stick in some bling into that as well. I had some air bubble in here, so I'm just touching it up with the white and then give it a flash cure. So from such a messy design, oh, this one was next one. So from such as messy designs, we are creating a really beautiful, delicate look. Like you have to really clean it well. Absolutely amazing. This one is really nice too, the color wise. You have to go like in between those spaces there. You can see that there is lots of pigment, so this is a time-consuming process as well, but you want to make sure you do it properly. That one is really nice. And you can see it, you can't see the colors which have been messed up or like where was darker colors, because we have only picked up the nicest colors for this part of the design. And then give it a flash cure. And the last one to clean, and then we stick some gems, and then I can show you the final look. So clean it well. And then after this tutorial, I will probably do one more, and then it will be time for my nails. So I will record a couple of tutorials on my nails for you guys as well. And the glasses, oh my goodness. Cameraman, can we show the glass? Can we show the glass? Guys, this is so amazing. Look what I have done. So that looks absolutely fantastic, and I have been playing with the crystals placement, and yeah, let me know if you want to see those tutorials as well. I think they're amazing. Like, so now I can enjoy the wine in a posh glass. And I think I need to also test it if it's going to stay on like this in a dishwasher, and if it does, then wow, this is fantastic. But I have been busy with all the home decor as well. And that is my question as well, guys. I mean, obviously we've got all a little bit less motivation, being honest. Like I feel less motivated, definitely, when it comes to the nails. Like I feel like, actually, what the point of doing the Valentine's designs if we are not going to do the clients on the Valentine's Day? And my question is, do you feel less motivated as well? And if you do feel less motivated, what else are you doing currently? Like, because I really want to decorate my house and do those kind of stuff. And if you feel the same, what we could do is we could do some house improvement videos for you. So I could show you like how I'm decorating the glass, the vase, the like other places. I also have got a nice print out some nice pictures, and they look absolutely fantastic as well. And I could show you all these bits and pieces so you could redecorate your home as well, or even do the stuff for your clients, because they might be happy even to buy those things from you. So that's just let me know, guys. I mean, obviously it is kind of a little bit nail related, but not completely like doing a nails design. So I'm really curious if you would like to see those kind of videos. It doesn't mean I wouldn't record the videos from the nails. I will lots of videos. So don't worry about it. It wouldn't mean like I will stop recording the nails. But I'm just curious if you would like to see those kind of different tutorials as well. So let me know in the comments below. Now here we are placing a pink crystal, and then we are going to add some AB ones just to hide those joint place line. And the next one. And the next one. Gosh, I've got such a shaky hands today. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to say. Sometimes you can hear the noise in the microphone, and what we have discovered with the cameraman, we think, like we're not sure 100%, but we think the noise is created by disturbance in the signal. So we used like microphones, and we think it might be due to the helicopter, because there is a landing place not far away from our house, and there is lots of rescue helicopters like going on around, because we live in the Scottish Highlands. So I think that's what could be the noise in the microphone sometimes. So we're trying to pick up the days for recording when they are not flying as much. So here is another one. Gosh, I need to clean my hands now from all these pigments. So that was the middle one. Yeah, and I like the fact we're going like from few different colors as well. I think it is just making this design even more interesting, because what you could do, you could choose the rainbow colors. So you could do it like you know, those yellow, orange, pink, and then you could also create it, add some purple, blues, greens, like and that will make it even more interesting too. So lots of ideas for you guys. And then couple gems on this one. And the last on this side. So the gems are just making the design even prettier. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm able to squeeze as many. Come on, squeeze in, squeeze in. No, it doesn't look right. So I have no choice. I need to pull this two down and just make them more far apart. And this one, swap for slightly bigger one. That is better. Okay, that's much better. And then give it a cure. And then we have to apply the top coat. So I'm just going to take a drop of the top coat. Actually, this one is brand new. And apply it, the top coat. And again, you could apply the top coat on the other parts of this design. I'm going to actually show you how it looks with the top coat. I don't want to apply the top coat because I think the effect is much nicer in there. And I show you how it looks when it's fully top coated as well. So you don't lose the design, but it's not as much of the 3D effect on it. So I have asked you lots of questions actually, but let me know if you want to see the home kind of improvements, like what else we could do with the nail stuff, because I used to decorate the pane with the 3D flowers. I've got some pendants, like necklaces, which I have done with the nail stuff, the rings, the glasses. I have decorated my dressing table with the crystals, so I have done lots of things as well, like using the nail products. Now that's how the design looks when it's top coated, so you still got the 3D effect, but it's shiny, so it looks slightly different, and I think I prefer it, this look where I've got only some parts which are a little bit shiny. That looks really kind of nice and boosts the design almost. Now let me add this on here. So I've got, don't want to touch it with my dirty hands. And this one is a size number 5, so that's a ring finger. Oh, and I have made mess on this one. And then this one is my index finger. So it actually looks really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So that's the set which we have completed today. Really nice, isn't it, cameraman? Yeah, it looks cool. Because he's sometimes like very skeptic. Like this is cameraman is my biggest how you say it, critic or critic? I don't know, the person which judge your works and says like, oh, this is crap. Oh, come on, child, could paint it better. This is not straight. This is wonky. So he keeps giving me all this bloody feedback. But that is good because that's what helps me on the beginning and improve. Yeah, totally right. So on the beginning of my career, I promise I'm going to do this video of my crap work when I started. Because what I was doing, I was zooming in those pictures to search for any mistakes, and then I could improve those mistakes because I knew it where the mistake is. But anyway, that's this beautiful set. Stop being boring and glittery hacks, guys. Bye for now.